What is up, my fellow Token Nerds and fellow Scout Nerds? Let's talk about episode 2 of Kamen Rider Zeztz. Hold on 1 sec. Hello? Wait, we're not at episode 2. 25? What do you mean by that? You're telling me? Seriously? Huh. Alright. Interesting. Good to know. Thank you very much. Thank you. Sorry about that. Apparently, we're on episode 25 of Kamen Rider Zeztz. I don't know where I've been for the last 23 episodes, but moving on. So, Baku wakes up from his dream after getting hit from the car crash, but then kind of goes on a weird, he feels outplaced because apparently he had a dream of some dreams before that was apparently into one, which is very interesting on its own because if that was true, everything that was seen up to this point was a dream, but now he remembers everything. So that means he's able to see what happens next. Interesting. And also, apparently, he remembers that. What was it? That Code killed him. Oh. Interesting. But he was saved by the moon. Interesting. So, from my understanding, from all this, is that because Baku remembers all the dreams, he's able to see what happens next. So, therefore, when he went into Fujimi's dream, he was able to see. Well, he was able to remember what happened. Apparently, he got a new form in all this. A lot more new forms. And he pulls out Catastrum. I hope I'm understanding this correctly, but you guys let me know if I'm missing stuff, because I feel like I'm missing a whole lot of stuff here. Any case. And apparently he was working with Fujimi and Nazuka in his dreams, but because everything changed, because Baku destroyed the bomb nightmare in Fujimi's dream, therefore it didn't happen in the real world. Therefore, the paranormal affairs never really existed, I guess? You got me there. So, with all that being said, during that whole process, he goes back home to find, and he assumed correctly that his base was in his closet. I got thoughts about that. Maybe I did at some point, and I have 23 episodes of all this happening before, so I might have to look back on that, but I don't know. I'm just a guy doing a YouTube channel. What do I know? Any case, he comes home, finds the base, and talks to Code Zero, or Commander Zero. And he's the bike. And apparently, he knows stuff. It's interesting that he said that he's not supposed to have those capsules. But, okay. Say the dreams happen. He gave Baku the Zeztz driver. But then, he wasn't supposed to have all these? Including not Inazuma Plasma? And Catastrum? I'm assuming he wasn't supposed to have a catastrophe, but I don't know. But he wasn't supposed to have them in the first place. But he gave him a Zeztz driver that only can use capsums. Does that make sense to anyone? Because it feels like it doesn't at the same time. I don't know. And that felt interesting. I'm glad that Baku did remember what was going on in his dreams, so therefore he kind of has PTSD because he felt that Zero was using him, therefore kicking him out of his base. Okay, here's a really good question. Is it Code's base or is it Baku's base? I feel like it leans towards more Baku, but it was made from Code. Does that make sense to anyone on that front? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Even if I was covering every single episode up to this point, does the base still okay, say if Code had the base. When Baku kicked out Zero, wouldn't that also mean that he would have to take the base with him? Because Code made it? Or is it because that Baku owns it in his dream that he was able to keep it in his base? I'm actually confused about that in general, but you guys let me know about that, I guess. Anyway, moving on. And honestly, the reaction for both Minami, Fujimi, and Asuka, very warranted about the base. Because, yeah, it's a random building that just happens to be in the closet. No one's up with that. How would it fit anyways? I don't know. Honestly. Also, I like the conversations that Nox and Nem had. Because Baku did tell Nem that her mother was... Hold on. I want to make sure I'm getting this right. The person behind the nightmares is Nem's mom, which is code number 2. Interesting. We know that Nox... Wait, hold on. Oh, and Nox was code number 4, too. Oh. That checks out. Okay. We know that from Baku, he told Nem that her mom was behind all the nightmares and all that. And that he had a dream about all this. Therefore, forwarded it to Nox. Which is also very surprised that he had the Catastrum Capsum. Or is it Dual Mare Capsum? From my understanding from the message I got. Sure he seemed surprised at first. But this one seemed very genuine. I guess. And at this point, he actually didn't know that Nem's mom was behind the nightmares. Like, he knew that the lady... I gave up the bit. Yeah, sorry about that. I broke the bit. Sorry. It was fun while it lasted. Anywho. We know that Nox was working with the lady, but he didn't know who the lady was. Now, again, this is not me doing a bit anymore. This is actually a genuine question. He was able to go into the bag at the lady's base where it had the real Nem. Wasn't that a little bit obvious in some cases? Wouldn't you think? Otherwise, why would Knox think, why do they have this random ass girl in the base? What's up with that, people? People. Okay. So, it's interesting to see the dynamic that we've been watching for the last episodes feeling like a brand new beginning, which supposedly is supposed to be is, in this sense. New dream and all, but is this going to be another fluke where something happens to Baku, but then is able to wake up from the dream again, having like another premonition? Wouldn't you think? The show writer is cooking here. The show writer is cooking, and I'm loving it. And Baku kind of confirms with Nem that if she wanted to wake up, if she wishes to, he said he believes she can do that. Which, yeah, I mean, it's fair. It's interesting to see what the dynamics going to happen in the upcoming episodes. Because you know in the next episode that there's going to be like a battle between Kira with 5, Nox, Baku in a battle royale. And we also did get the tease for Kamen Rider Dawn. I'll say my thoughts about Dawn when he is officially revealed. Therefore, yeah. And I think this is just going to be an interesting arc. Since now Baku is able to remember everything that has happened. And with everything going on, that makes a problem for Code. So now we got like a battle of battle royale with Paranormal Affairs, the Lady, and now Code. I'm curious to see what's going to happen in the upcoming episodes. Overall, I'm in it for the ride. I'm loving it so far. Also, we did get a tease for the new song. Last week, EastCon mentioned that they were going to do a new opening song, which apparently we did hear in this episode at the end, like we did for Visions by Noctavane. It's played back by Yuta? Y-U-T-A. I've listened to it a couple times, and I gotta say, like the vibe of the tone between Visions and playback do kind of sound similar, although playback is a lot more rock heavy, which personally I love. I love rock music, which yeah. It also kind of gives me a vibe of like Shake It Up from Exile Tribe and the opening from Ultraman Nexus. I can't remember what it is on the top of my head. I'm thinking like Heroes something? I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about the opening. Personally, I kind of like it. I'm interested in see what the visuals look like. If we'll get them in the next episode. Which I'm thinking they would. But we'll just have to wait and see. But you guys let me know what you think about this episode. Do you like it? Do you hate it? I've heard mixed opinions. I know Zio Agito doesn't like it. But, you know, I think it's I like it so far. So, I guess until next time. Oh, wait. One quick thing before I sign off. Weekly, I've been doing my Kamen Rider Calendar of the Week thing, shorts. I'm gonna be on vacation with my girlfriend and her family. So, I'm not sure what I'm gonna be doing. I'm thinking I might have the week episode on hold, so that way when Thursday comes around, I'll just post it right away. That's what I'm thinking. Otherwise, either it'll be at the hotel that we're staying at, or it's gonna be like a 2 shorts the following week. So be aware of that, because I don't really know what exactly I want to do yet, but keep an eye out for that. And I'd say that about covers it. So, without further ado, make sure to check out EastCon's comment when he gets a chance to post it. And to make sure to like and subscribe to the channel to make sure you guys don't miss an episode. I love covering sets, and I'm just having a lot of fun with this. So, until next time, take care.